Hey you guys, today I'm gonna talk about Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, season 6, episode 9. I know y'all are like, where's she been? Where's she been? Where you been? When it comes to Love and Hip Hop reviews, I was like, I don't want to do this. I'm over it. It's boring, first of all. It's so boring. It be dragging out. I don't like 95% of the cast, so it's like, why? Like I like Brittany B, and I like Moniece, but other than that, I'm trying to go down the list. Not so much. I mean, some people I could tolerate more than others, but for the most part, I just be like, this is dumb. These people are stupid. So I'm like, whatever. Mickey Monday, I really don't really know him like that to like him or dislike him. That's one thing I will say about is Mickey Monday. Just don't know him. I think he's a starving artist that's trying to get on the best way that he know how. Other than that, I have nothing good or bad to say about him. I do think his daughter's pretty. I think I like how I'm going to talk about. I like how when they had the little family dynamic, his family dynamic. I like them. You could tell that wasn't their house. You could tell that they didn't cook no food. But I do like how he is with his daughter, how his daughter respects his girlfriend, the girlfriend respects his daughter, how he did his daughter hair up in that bun. I thought all of that was probably the cutest thing of the damn show. I'm serious because that was the only really wasn't drama filled. He did say that how after Akon and the stuff fell through Akon, homegirl linked him up with another person named Chris, and that fell through. So I was like, was it Chris Stokes? No, I'm just like, but he said how that fell through. The guy ran off. Now who gonna pay the rent? I said you and all them other grown ass people that stay in the house. I'm like, boy, are you serious? Like, you a rapper, I get that. You love your craft. But you ain't on yet, so therefore you need to go get a job and pay your rent. And the other two grown people that you stay with, your mommy and daddy, need to kick in on it. I'm sorry. I understand you want to take care of your family, but why you ain't on yet? Everybody got to take care of themselves. Before I keep on going, make sure you go get Compton AV new album. Keep It Too Real. I am so much a big fan of Compton AV. If you have not got into him, please go get into him. He is the Mr. Run Me My Money. I don't care what Jocelyn Hernandez says. I'm always say that. But he is Mr. Run Me My Money. He's from Compton, California, and he is an up-and-coming artist. So why not shout him out on 11 Hip Hop since this is supposed to be about music. Anyway, so the show starts off where I'm about to go in at. It starts off where the last episode ended with somebody coming in A1 house and him and Ray J going downstairs to check who and see who it is. And it's none other than Sia, whatever the hell her name is, Lyrica Homegirl. Talking about she coming to feed the dog, yada, yada, yada. Girl, you came to be nosy. I don't like her. I have never liked her since the first moment they brought her on. Because I feel like she's inserting herself into a marriage. This ain't no boyfriend-girlfriend situation. These are married people. And second of all, Lyrica always having somebody fight her fucking battles. Always. And I'm like, so we just not gonna notice the next woman just sitting here fighting her battles, regardless if this is with her husband. You have another woman over there questioning your husband. I don't understand it. I wish a bitch would. I don't care how cool we are, how we best friends. Stay in your lane. Stay in your place. I'm sorry, it's just some things there's no way in the world I'm gonna go question my homegirl's husband. Boyfriend, maybe. Her husband, hell to the nah. That is, that's something between her husband, and God. There's no reason why you should be over there questioning him about some girl that y'all think was on the plane and he smashed on the plane. And I'm sitting there like, you're an idiot. Then what really makes this bitch an idiot, and these are the type of bitches I don't like. I'm sorry. I don't. Because my thing is, what the baby got to do with anything? What did that baby have to do with anything? Because he asked about the baby, and she said, "Oh, now you worried, bitch? What? What? What do that have to?" Because at the time he was supposed to have been smashing a girl on a plane, that baby wouldn't have been with him anyway. So I don't understand. Like, what do you mean now you thinking about your baby? No, it should be now you're thinking about your wife. Not now your baby. This baby don't have nothing to do with that bitch. If he asks where's his baby, you supposed to be able to tell him where his baby. No, you don't keep his baby away from him because the mama mad. I seen something on Facebook today, and it was saying how kids were fatherless because the mother was trying to make a point. And I said, that is so fucking true. I don't care what females get mad. There's some truth in that. I don't care. Some of y'all women just need to grow the hell up. And this is why your kids be growing up angry. Angry. Because you keeping him away from his father because he cheated on you? That's the most dumbest shit ever. And some of you, like I said, some of y'all just need to grow up. So that argument didn't go nowhere. She wasn't telling where Lyric was to call her mama. Call her mama? So now you're going to put the mama in the business. No, he needs to talk to his grown wife. Period. Anyway, I might not go in order because I don't care about the show. That's for real. K. Michelle on Hollywood Unlocked. I was irritated by this interview when she did the interview. They edited this interview so down of them basically talking about her country music and her wanting to be a country singer, even though they took shots at April and Moniece. It showed how Jason took more jabs at April. But that interview was so much more viral than that. That interview I was mad at for the simple fact I thought that Kay and Moniece was homegirls. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that they friends, but they were cordial. They filmed together. They were cool. You know what I'm saying? So what I thought, probably what Moniece thought just as well. And K. Michelle shitted on Moniece in that interview. All of this, they won't be able to carry your bags and all that kind of stuff. She said way more than that. She talked about Moniece's family and how she thought Moniece was lying about her family. She said that's why Moniece was mad. It was more than to with that April situation of Moniece's feelings about that interview. If you go back and watch that interview, Kay was coming after her lying about her family. And I'm like, regardless if that's how you feel, you don't go on. At that time, Moniece and Jason wasn't cool like that. You know what I'm saying? They were cordial, but they wasn't cool because of that sex tape. They hadn't had the interview that him and Moniece had. So for her to go on a person that you know put a sex tape out on her, your friend, a person that you knew wasn't really cool with her at the time, and you went and shitted on her in his venue. Like, that was wrong to me. And there's no way in the world I'm gonna go shit on my homegirl, whether it's some truth in it or not, to somebody you know that they ain't made up, they ain't been cool for a minute. That was foul to me. I didn't care about her country music, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. I think Kate is cool. I think she's very, very talented. Can't take that away from her. But I wouldn't accept her in the country music era either. Bitch, you reckless. She's reckless as hell. I think if Kay would have came out starting country, maybe she would go somewhere. But the way she maneuvered through the R&B and the Ratchet Water reality TV, them country people was saying that and seeing all of this stuff, and they like, girl, we don't want you part of this. We don't want you part of this, because with you comes ratchetry, with you comes being mad all the goddamn time and thinking it's because it's your truth, you should be able to say it with unfiltered. Like, girl, I just be like, she's reckless. She's very reckless. The shit she said about Nicole Murphy, I agree with it. But as a celebrity, as a big star, as all of this kind of stuff, you be like, this girl reckless. And she ain't a real friend, so I could take her or leave her. I'm just saying. I like her music, but when it comes to K Michelle, I could take her or leave her because I be like, you showed your loyalty when it comes to people being cool with you. Like, no. What else happened? Not Moniece. Princess wanted to throw a launch party for her makeup line. She used to have a nail bar, but that didn't pan out. So she wants to take the name from that and turn it into a cosmetic line because she's been in the fashion industry, went to school, yada, yada, yada. Okay, kudos to you. Get your coins. I'm never mad at that. She sat down with Zell and Jason because Jason's a blogger. He can get the word out. And Zell can style it and style the party and make sure everything is cool. Didn't have a problem with that. Zell let it be known that he wants a wife, that he said in his future he see himself settling down with a woman, and I wasn't mad at that either. Only thing I would say about that is be honest with your partner. Whoever the woman is, she has to be a strong ass woman to say, I accept that. Don't be like, oh, it's in my past. That's not me no more. Don't do that bullshit to no woman. You let her know straight up front and let her say, I accept that. I still want to marry you. I still want to be with you. But just don't say, oh, when I get married, I'm not going to be sleeping with men no more. Because you're lying. You're lying to not only her, but you're lying to yourself. The other thing with what's her name? Princess. She want her husband to lose weight. She say he letting himself go. Girl, he is grown. He ain't always gotta have a 6-pack. Girl, please, like, but that's hey, if that's how, you don't want your man like that, that's on you and your man. I ain't got nothing to do with that. The guys go meet up, Booby, Fizz, Mickey Monday, A1, go to the little cigar bar, basically talk about Raspy and his domestic violence charges and how crazy his ass is and how he got kicked off the tour because they got all their fans are women and they cannot afford to lose their fans or make them mad because of what this crazy motherfucker is doing. Because he's crazy. He's crazy as hell. This granny was on life support. I'm not sure if she made it. She didn't make it. I don't know. Prayers go out to the family. But he was dealing with that at the time, which that's hard on itself. You know what I'm saying? You on the road. You already dealing with the drama with April. You on the road, and you have to deal with your grandmother's being sick, and you can't be there. That's a lot to take in. So I get that. Like I said, my prayers is with the family, cause it's hard to lose the granny. I'm still dealing with that one. So, yeah. Moniece and April in the studio. Can y'all turn it down? Moniece and April is in the studio because Moniece can sing her ass off. I don't care what y'all say. Moniece can sing. And Moniece is always working on her craft. If you follow her on Instagram, you would know. If she's not with Cam, she's working on her craft. Like, all the time. So she's in there singing and dancing, and then April comes in. April drops out the tour, and I'm like, bye. Because you had a full song, but it was a diss song, and I ain't seen you working or practicing for the tour, so didn't make me or break me if you went on a tour. But yeah. Friends got to her, and like I said, weak sauces ain't needed. So whatever. She let all them people get in her ear about they didn't think this was right, and are you sure? And Moniece and da. So she went and told her bye. And then Moniece was like, "Is it because of the Kay interview?" And she started going off about Kay don't know her relationship, Kay don't know her life. Girl, you put it all on social media. What are you talking about? I just was like, whatever. So then I didn't care. I didn't care about them dressing like at this party they got invited to. None of that mattered to me. I was still mad at K Michelle for that damn interview. Who else happened? I talked about them. think I talked. K Michelle had line dancing with Mr. Ray, Apple Watts, and Brittany B. I thought that was cute. I thought that was fun. They talked about all their lives. Apple gonna go see her peoples in Vegas. I said this is gonna be some drama because she don't know how to be quiet. She gonna say what she say and say it how it is, and it is what it is. And I think that's gonna cause some drama. And I just hate when people do they family like this, and then now you give the world things to say about your family, and you can't get mad. And your family can't get mad because they signed up to be on the damn show. So I think it's a bad look. Anyway, what's her name? Princess launch party. Everybody was there. Everybody was supporting her. Paris couldn't understand why how Moniece how Moniece and Princess was back cool and all that kind of stuff. And I'm sitting there like, you the bitch I don't like. Y'all the bitches I don't like when you can't just be like, this is cool. I'm glad y'all worked it out. You got to start questioning stuff, making like negative comments. Like, nobody ever wants to see two grown people work it out, talk it out. Y'all want people to argue and fight for the rest of their damn life, regardless of how older they're getting. You still want people to have beef. I'd be like, okay, they hugged it out at the reunion. They probably had talked it out off camera. Man, y'all trying to, no, calm down, thickums, just calm. I can't stand Paris. I just think she toxic too. Anyway, April goes off on Jason. She goes off on Jason about what he said and how he said it. You didn't even pull me to the side. I said, bitch, who was in that room? Because the only people I saw in that room was you and Jason. He told you what the advertiser said. He showed you the comments. Like, yeah, and then that interview was after he fired you. So, girl, he told you wasn't bringing nothing to the show. So everything he said on camera, he told you. And you are boring. Didn't bring nothing to the table. Everybody was like, when is Melissa coming back? Or why is this girl? I seen the comments because I watched the show. But I'm like, girl, you don't knock that off. Knock it off. So, she just was making herself look like an ass and doing it at somebody else's party. Y'all people don't never know how to go to nobody else's stuff and just act right. Like, that irritates me. Then you walk off, you come back, and you still got something to say. This is why my shirt says what it says. Seriously, I really don't care. I don't care about this show. You guys want me to talk about it, so I'm talking about it. But I seriously stopped caring about this show because they do dumb stuff. Y'all want me to care about a relationship I think is so toxic. I think it's stupid, and I think that girl plays the victim. I don't like Lyrica because she plays the victim like she have not played a part in her messed up marriage. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of who cheated first, they both were still cheating. We had a whole season of who our baby daddy is. They both were cheating. But people still just blame A1 and he's a cheater. Girl, you keep taking your baby. The first time when she packed up and stuff, she didn't even care about that baby until Pam said, hey, you just gonna leave your baby? And then she was like, you give me my baby, give me Ocean. I said, bitch, you didn't ask the Ocean when you had your damn bag walking up out the door. So why are you worried? Now you worried about your baby? See, you ask the people who worried about their baby. Ask your homegirl if she worried about her baby when she grabbed that suitcase and was walking out the door and was fit to leave before. She didn't say nothing about Ocean till they were already outside. So now who worried about their baby? Anyway, I gotta go. I gotta go to work in the morning. I don't have time for this shit. Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Season 6, Episode 9. Y'all tell me what y'all thought about it. I'll be here this week for Basketball Wives. That's it. All right, peace.